Hear these words, beasties of mine. As the Sunday scaries set in, we shall not go quietly into the night of the weekend. No, there are beautiful books to unbox, to unpackage, to unveil and reveal to you in Triple B's Bookmail. So, hear these words and find comfort, find joy, find strength. For the weekend is not done. For today, beasties, we open Bookmail! What's up, beasties? It's me, it's Triple B, your friendly neighborhood bearded book beast. As you can see, I got my Bookmail opener pretty cool. I was thinking it was a little bigger, but it's going to get the job done. Going to be much better than the scissors, and it's just fun to do this. Pretty sweet, if you ask me. You didn't, but I told you anyway. I'm so glad you're here. I am so excited to be back with you for another episode of Triple B's Bookmail. By the way, you're looking good, looking great, looking fantastic, looking like you had a great weekend and you're ready to end it with me, Triple B, Chris the Bearded Book Beast, and I am so glad that you are here. It's going to be fun. I have got some awesome book mail, as usually. I've got one stack of Pango book and Amazon purchases, and then I've got a stack of stuff from authors. Some of it purchased, some of it was sent to me. All of it is awesome, and we're going to have a good time unboxing it. So, without further ado, side note, if you're wondering what happened to the weekly updates, what happened to the monthly updates, what is going on, it's just been a little interesting with getting back into school routine for me at work and my kids, and so I've gotten used to the new system. I have been working on some things behind the scenes, so this week I am going to have a TBR video coming out tomorrow, and then later in the week I am going to do kind of a reading update, channel update, just to kind of let you guys know what's been going on and what's coming up in the pipeline, because starting next Sunday in October and going forward, the weekly update and monthly updates will return on Sundays in the afternoon. I'm thinking 3 o'clock, but I'll announce that later this week. But with a special twist where I'm going to combine some things and do something really fun I'm excited about. So look for that and look for more information and videos this week. But anyway, you're here for the book mail, so let's get to it. All right, so first up, I've got something from Pango. I've got a couple things. One thing came earlier in the week. The other, let's put this right here under the mic. I think that's a good spot. The other I already got, and they're both books by Sean Speakman. I got this nice hardcover edition of The Dark Thorn, and then one that I've had my eye on for a long time was this is the first book in his trilogy, fantasy book, but one that I've had my eye on for a long time, we'll put that right there, was a prequel book, the first book of a trilogy set thousands of years before this, that's a little bit newer, but set further back, and I'm excited to check it out. So let's see, this is the first thing I'm opening with my new letter opener, book mail opener here. Oh, get in there. Right in the guts. All right. Check out this bad boy. Maybe. There we go. Nicely done. Nicely packaged. Oh, yeah. This is beautiful. It is called The King Killing Queen. Check that out. Isn't that a beautiful cover? So yeah, this is the start of a trilogy set thousands of years before this one. Let me see. These naked hardcovers usually have they have a little symbol on them. Pretty cool. These were both in great shape and got them for such a good deal. I just couldn't resist because I've been wanting to get them for a while. And they come from Grim Oak Press, which is pretty cool. But yeah, pretty sweet. So. Oh, and it's got a little blurb from Anna Smith Spark. She says it's deliciously wry and dark. Love letter to high fantasy. So it's kind of a high fantasy, but dark, and I love the dark stuff. So I'll just read you the first part of what this one's about. It says, in this first... No, I already told you what Anna Smith Sparks said. When Alifair Good lay wounded during his quest to destroy Mordrith, the Great Darkness, a witch magicked and saved the future High King's life to fulfill his destiny. Thereafter, all born to his line also cannot die. They can be undone only by natural death. Decades later, Sylviana Ravenstress is the devoted apprentice to Master Historian Kell, a stepbrother of the High King. It is a life of scholarly pursuit and privilege where one day she'll take her instructor's place and write her own histories. But beside King Alifair's deathbed, Sylvie and his scions learn a surprising truth. She is no orphan, but is his named heir. Worse, when he dies, the witch's curse is no more, leaving all of them suddenly and vulnerably mortal. So, this takes place before this, so I'm going to be reading this first. But these are just beautiful books, and I was really excited to get them on Pango. Alright, next up, we're going to get into the stuff from Amazon. I do have a couple of really cool bangers to end, so make sure you stick around to the end, because there's some really beautiful, cool stuff at the end. And really all of it is, especially... when I get to stuff that's direct from authors, like that's always just so cool and so fun to talk about. But I'm also excited about these because sometimes some of these Amazon ones are from the author, but they're also really cool stuff that I'm excited to show you. So let's get into the Amazon stuff. We'll start with this bag package here. Actually, these have the nice tear. Won't be needing you. I gotta come up with a name for this. It looks kind of like it has some dragon wings. Maybe, or bat wings. Probably dragon wings. Or bird of some kind. I don't know. Ooh, it's got like the elemental symbols on the side. A little distracted by that, but let me know what you think the name of my trusty Triple B's Bookmail sword should be. Let's see what we got here. Oh, this is awesome. I'm really excited about this. The Crew. Check out that cover. I've been wanting to check this out for a long time. It's supposed to be good humor, dark, and with very morally gray characters by Sadir Samir. Check out that cover, and I'll tell you what it's about. It says, "This ain't a job for the good guys." Varcade fled to the deserts of Hara to escape his past as an educator, a member of an order of zealot warrior monks that aims to shape the world according to their sacred teachings by force. Varcade makes his living as a reckless sword for hire. Love sword for hire, mercenaries. Caring only about himself until his self-centered lifestyle is turned on its head when he is contracted to recruit a misfit team of unruly assassins and take out the mighty Bone Lord of Akrab. But the Bone Lord is aware of the plot and sends her own band of dusters to stop them, individuals who have gained bizarre and lethal magical powers by snorting the pulverized bones of dead gods. That sounds so cool. Hunted by educators and dusters in a city-state where an escalating conflict between human and demon population threatens to boil over in a civil war, will Varcade and his ragtag crew save Akrab from the cruel Bone Lord, or will they make things even worse? Oh man, that looks sick. This sounds so much fun. I've wanted to read this for so long, and I'm just super pumped. So yeah, I think the trilogy is called the God Dust Saga, and it just sounds like a blast. And Sadir, I've talked with him, he is super nice, so it makes this even more fun to read. Can't wait for it. All right, now I've got Amazon boxes, which means we're about to use my sword here. I'm thinking maybe like the Book Bringer, I don't know. Leave me in the comments what you think it should be called, and then maybe if I get a few, I'll put a poll up, and we can do a beastie poll to see what the winner is. That'd be fun. I'll actually do a short about that. So leave me some comments if you got good ideas, because I want to know what to name, and I want you guys to be a part of it. So here we go. Box number 1. This is way more fun than the scissors. Ooh. Cuts like butter. Smooth like butter, like a criminal undercover. You know I gotta sing at some point. Yes. I'm not sure what's in here. I know I got a few cool things from Amazon. We'll put that back in there because I'm gonna use it again. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, yes. I am super pumped for this. I hope the next, I'm not sure which one it is in, but anyway. Slewfoot, look at that. This book is, I'm so excited. Slewfoot by Bram. Definitely going to be sneaking this one in the next month with my TBR, of course, too. But this is a little bit shorter one. It's got some pictures in it. But, okay, first of all, look at that cover. So cool. Look at the back. Look at the back. Now check this out. Nope. Never mind. I thought there was something on the hardcover, but sweet end papers. But look at these illustrations in here. Colored illustrations in the middle. I'm not going to show too many. I don't want to spoil anything for you. I mean, but look at how beautiful those are. And I've heard such good things about this. I know some of my beasties have already read it, so I'm super pumped to read it. So Slewfoot, look at that. Beautiful. I won't do that every time, but I might. Come now, bookbringer. Actually, better get this in here too. Don't know if I chose right. There's more than one book in here, or just one. Oh, this is pretty sweet. So the one I was gonna get must be in there. Should I? Yeah. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna open this one first because it makes sense with what I just opened. So, Slewfoot by Bram. Bram also just had another spooky book come out just this fall. So I had to get that too. So that is what is in here. That's why I wanted to show you that next, since I just showed you Slewfoot. Oh, this. Check out this beauty. It's in this nice bag here. Oh, that is a nice looking cover. It's called Evil in Me by Bram. Look at that. I won't do that every time, but I might. Come now, bookbringer. Actually, better get this in here too. Don't know if I chose right. There's more than one book in here, or just one. Oh, this is pretty sweet. So the one I was gonna get must be in there. Should I? Yeah. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna open this one. He's killing it with these covers. Look at the back. How cool is that? All right, so this one, I think it's on the cool end papers again. I'm guessing probably nothing on the naked hardcover. Let's check. Nope. But it also has colored illustrations in the middle. Oh, dang. These are some cool illustrations. Look at that. Okay. Let me tell you what this is about. It sounds so cool. I'll probably read Slewfoot first, but I definitely want to read them both. All right. I'll hold it like this so you can enjoy the cover while I read about it. Aspiring musician Ruby Tucker has had enough of her small rural town and dysfunctional family, but a falling out with her best friend and bandmate has killed her dreams of escaping and making it big in 80s Atlanta punk scene. When Ruby helps her eccentric neighbor organize his religious relics, an ancient ring clamps down on her finger, possessing her with the spirit of a bloodthirsty demon. There's no exorcising it unless hundreds of people chant a spell to set Ruby free. And what's worse, the ring is a beacon for evil, drawing a monstrous mob straight to Ruby, hungry for her flesh. If Ruby can get her band back together, she has a shot at salvation. It's time for her to face the music and put her whole soul into a song, one powerful enough to raise some hell. Yeah. 24 of Bram's immersive paintings. So Bram does the paintings all himself. I mean, again, this is awesome. I cannot wait to see what else he comes out with, and I can't wait to read these. I'm super pumped. All right, now I can open and show you this other one, which I'm super pumped about also. This is a debut novel from a indie pub author who is very awesome, very nice. Talk to them. Very excited for them and the good vibes and everything that this book is getting so far. But it sounds and looks awesome. Grimdark, and it's got a beautiful cover. I'm talking about Shadowbane by Cal Logan. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, such a beautiful naked hardcover. Look at those demons getting just taken out on the front. Again, I'll read from the back, but let you enjoy the beautiful cover. So it says, one womb, one soul. No, yes. Two fates. One will rise, one will fall. Shura and Jinn are the last of a divine bloodline operating at the bloodiest fringes of society, where they wield might and magic against the demons they are sworn to destroy. For Shura, it's the only way to restore honor to her lineage and claim her rightful place in the world. For Jinn, it's a matter of begrudging duty and escaping the influence of the three kings vying for control of the continent. In their pursuit of the sadistic cult behind the demon's resurgence, the twins find themselves hunted by an ancient demon harboring a blood vendetta, and are forced to set aside past grudges and seek the king's alliance. When Shura discovers a chilling prophecy, she fears that even her newfound allies may not be enough to stem the rising tide of shadow. Even the palest chance of victory will come at a brutal price. But the prophecy never foretold whose fate would settle the debt. Shura's or her brother's? Oh, that sounds sweet. Sibling demon hunters, dark, twisted, like, oh, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, man, I can't wait to read this. It's going to be very good. Very good, and it looks amazing. Can't wait. A schism? Is it schism? Yes, right? Schism? Schism. That's the name of the series, Schism of Souls. Book 1, Shadowbane. You should grab it. All right, now we're going to get into stuff sent to me directly from authors that I'm super pumped about. Cannot wait to show you guys these. Again, I do read what they're all about because I want these self-pub books and indie authors to get their spot, their moment in the spotlight. I want to show off their cover. I want to talk about how great they are and how I've talked with them and the great people they are, but I also want to read you what their book is about, and I don't want to try to just summarize it quick. So if you're not interested in a certain book that I'm reading about to tell you what it's about, I do have chapters put in. You can skip around, you can go to the next book, and that's totally fine. But I do like to read the blurb that they came up with themselves to give their book that moment to shine instead of me trying to summarize it like I would with maybe a traditional pub book or something. But just so you know. All right, here we go. First up, this is a very cool arc that I was sent from an author that I will tell you about as soon as I pull it out. He is a cool guy, and this book looks like a lot of fun. I'm excited about it. This is a very nicely, safely packaged book. Ooh, the book bringer is struggling here. I gotta stop calling it that because you guys are gonna come up with something way cooler than that. I know it. Alright, so check this out. It has a cool cover. This is from Douglas Lumsden, and it is called Claws of the Collector. The series is Shades of the Collector, and this is the first book, Claws of the Collector. Check that out. Cats on the bottom. That looks really sweet. Claws, blades, guns, and fire. Benedict Shade, a werecat. Come on. I'm already sold. A werecat and collector of exotic and potentially lethal magical artifacts arrives in Yoruba City with his good buddy Dwayne to collect, some would say steal, an unusual dagger that is much more than it seems. Little does Shade realize that the dagger was involved in an assassination attempt with dire consequences. To keep the dagger, Shade will have to navigate his way through secret hit squads, a homicidal troll, a trickster god, a fire demon, a sorceress goat, the most powerful witch in Western Telanakia, and law enforcement agencies from 2 different realms. not to mention a dragon or two. But success for Shade and Dwayne could lead to a devastating inter-realm war. I mean, what? That sounds sweet. This looks like so much fun. But I love that cover, and that just sounds amazing. Sorceress Goat, Homicidal Troll. Oh, I mean, come on. Come on. Thank you, Douglas. I'm really pumped to read this. Of course, he signed it for me and dated it. Very cool. I cannot wait to read it and give you guys my thoughts. All right, next up, I have a package from another awesome author that I talked to and just wanted to know if he sold any signed copies of his books, and we're talking about how I've always wanted to check out his books, and he agreed to send me it, and he sent me some cool stuff with it. So nice. This is from Mark Howard, and this is book 1 of the Griffin Legends series or trilogy, and the book 1 is Godfrey's Crusade, and there's the cool stuff falling out. Let me show you. Oh, so nice. Signed by the author, and we talked a lot. He's super nice. I'm looking forward to getting to know him even better. But this cool shield sticker, like Godfrey's shield there, a nice business card with some info about the author, a little art on the back, and then a handwritten letter that I cannot wait to read. Just really nice. I cannot wait to read this. Just looking at it already, it seems like it's definitely gonna get me. So nice. Thank you so much, Mark. I'm so glad that I reached out and we chatted, and I'm really excited to build this friendship that we already have started building and to read your books. I remember seeing this for the first time on Andrew's Wizardly Reads, and he really liked it. He really does love the blue the blue covers, and so do I. This is a gorgeous cover, and I cannot wait to read this. It sounds like so much fun. Let me tell you what it's about, if you have not heard about it yet. So, a crusade is called to aid the kingdom of Asgard in the distant Nord's lands, and the young idealistic knight, Godfrey, does not hesitate to volunteer. Yet Godfrey soon learns that the greatest threat to expedition success is not the savage clans under High Warlord Alver and the Great Witch of the North, Nira, or the orcs and cyclops that fight beside the clans, but the rivalries between the crusaders themselves. Can Godfrey interpret the vision granted to him by the gods and unite the crusaders with his holy blade? Will his love, Madeline, be able to keep her magical powers hidden from suspicious priests and opportunistic lords? Will they be able to stop Nira and Alver from unleashing an ancient evil upon Asgard? Or will Godfrey and his friends all meet a bitter end in the frigid Nord's lands? That sounds so good. I'm freaking pumped. Oh, man. Awesome. Mark, thank you again. This is gorgeous. Thank you for the swag also with it. And I cannot wait to read this. You are awesome, man. I really appreciate it. Love it. All right, next up, I've got an awesome package from my good friend, author NJ Alexander, Nick. He recently got married, so congratulations to you, sir. I was on an episode of Creature Creation on Bald and Balding, which is Mike Molman's YouTube channel, and it was a lot of fun. We had a blast. We had a great crew. And Nick, you're awesome, man. We talked a while back about his book, and I wanted to was talking about it. I love signed copies of things. And I love to support indie authors and buy direct from them, so I will often ask, before I buy this on Amazon, do you sell signed copies yet? Sometimes the authors are starting out and they don't. Maybe they don't have a store set up, or maybe they're overseas and it's way too much money for shipping, so then I just buy it from Amazon. But it's always worth asking, because I would love to support directly to the authors. And then it's just so nice to be able to talk to them, get to know them, and then it makes me want to read their book even more. Because it's just awesome. I love the indie publishing world, and I love getting to meet indie authors and talk to them and pick their brain, because I know I want to write too. So it's amazing. This has been such a fun ride. But anyway, Nick was one of the early authors I talked to. He's an awesome dude, and I'm so excited that we have started chatting and gotten to know each other a little bit. But he had sent me a copy of his book, and then he got married and went on his honeymoon. I didn't want to bug him, but it just didn't come. So then I asked him, like, hey, do you have the tracking number? And it was funny because he's like, Yeah, and we looked, and it said it was like in the next town over by me. It had gotten there like weeks ago, and it's like, where is it? It got all the way here quickly, but I don't know. And I said, well, it's a gorgeous cover. It's a cool sounding book. Somebody probably just stole it. So he sent me another copy. So I don't know if this is the new copy or maybe the one came, but I'll have to ask him. But I'm so excited to open this up and show you guys his beautiful cover and talk about his book. And because he is such a cool guy. So if you happen to run into him on the socials or anything and you see a post from him, make sure you tell him congrats, because it was awesome. All right, here we go. Look at this beauty. This is called Fogbound, The Echoes of Anero. Look at that. What a pretty cover. Beautiful. Oh, Nick, this looks even better in person. Like, what? He gave me some bookmark. Yeah, nice. All right, so I think this is the new one. So the old one must still be missing. So he gave me some sweet bookmarks that talk about the book on the front, and then on the back, they've got some weapons. And he had asked me what weapons I liked, and now I know why. That's so cool. I love it. Sweet. Yeah, look, I mean, look at the back. That's cool. That one has a sword. And then we got a bow, an arrow, wait. Right? Yeah. And twin blades. Look at that. Very cool. And then nice business card, info about him, so I can know where else I can look up his stuff. And then signed by the author. So nice. I'm so excited to have this. It feels good. It's very soft and smooth. Buttery soft. I love that. I'll tell you what the back says, why you enjoy this beautiful cover. When war descends... Oh, yeah, I should say the tagline. It's cool. Brave the fog. Embrace another self. When war descends upon the nation of Intervia... if I butcher these kingdoms and names and stuff, I apologize. History teacher... Oh, I love that, because I'm a teacher. History teacher Xerxian Volnare... That's a cool name. Is thrust into a battle for both his homeland and his own mind. Ankarth, the neighboring country to the north, has invaded Intervia to remove King Durnan from the throne. As a this is probably so easy to say. Interveran army scouts the capital for soldiers. Xerxian discovers a long-dead legendary hero can control his mind at will. Oh, so cool. While he fights to keep his curse a secret and maintain his autonomy, the meddlesome hero has other plans. Under possession, Xerxian is consumed with an omnipresent fog and takes on the hero's persona at the cost of his own. But his power often summons a nightmarish, faceless figure only he can see that stalks his waking world. Xerxian's newfound abilities earn him renown in Intervira's army, but when he faces an ancient magic long thought destroyed, he and a small band are tasked with one last desperate mission for reinforcements. However, Xerxian fears the key to Intervira's victory lies in embracing his loathsome alter ego, and before this war's end, he may have none of his identity left to sacrifice. Oof, that sounds good. Sounds real good. I'm super pumped. That sounds awesome. Nick, thank you so much. I appreciate you sending me this, and hopefully that other one shows up someday, and then maybe we could do a giveaway for it or something. But I'm super pumped. This is beautiful. Like, and that sounds so cool. What an awesome idea. Like, just indie stuff. Nick, great idea, man. I can't wait to read your book, and you're such a cool guy. Like I said, follow him, buy his book. He's awesome. Keep an eye on him, because if based on his cover and the blurb and how awesome he is and creative, the book is going to be a banger. Let's keep going. All right, here we go. So this one, open it up. Here we go. That's some solid tape. But nothing, no match for this bad boy. I just don't want to cut too deep in there. Dang. Okay, oh, there we go. Got it. Slid it right in between the ribs. Whoa. Holy smokes. This looks really nice. Oh, I think I know what this is, actually. Let me get this last spot. I know, the anticipation is killing me too, guys. Okay. Wow. Okay. Let's put this back in here. What? This is so nice. What a nice letter. Okay, so check this out. Oh, dang. Okay. This is awesome. So this is from, and such a nice note. So this is from Tim. Tim is awesome. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to say his last name right. I just realized that. Tim Fasciola. Hopefully I said that right, or Fasciola. But I've had my eye on this series and these books for a long time, before I even started BookTube. And it sounds awesome. They're beautiful covers, and I'm so excited to have them now. And I of course, reached out to Tim just to ask about how, if he sells direct and how to get to, if he had a website or whatever. And he's just been so nice. We've chatted a lot, and such a nice guy. I shared a lot about my goals for the channel and my writing, and he talked to me about his journey, and it was just so nice. I cannot wait to read these and then have him on the channel. He's such a cool guy. I can't wait for you guys to get to know him too. But here we go. Okay, enough stalling. But this is book one's. It's a Vengeful Realm is the series. This is book one, The Scales of Balance. Look at that. Beautiful. And I'll read you what book one is about in a minute after I show you all these. Put that. Oh, hello there. Look at that beautiful bookmark. Oh man, wait a minute. What else is in here? Look at this. And he sent me some art print. That is cool. Check that out. And the bookmark for the first book. Tim, you are amazing, dude. This is so cool. All right, so that was book one. Book two is The Breaker of Chains. Check that out. Look at that spirit on there. These books are gorgeous. Oh, another bookmark and art print. Oh my goodness. And they're all signed by him. A nice message. Bookmark again. Look at this one. Oh, that's cool. Whoa, that's crazy. Look at that. That looks wild. Very nice. So that was book two. And then book three, The Age of the End. Look at that. That looks sad. I'm scared to read these now, Tim. And another bookmark. And then look at that art print. Oh, man. I mean, this is just incredible. I was excited to just get the first book, but I got all three now, signed by him. And they're just beautiful. I mean, look at these. So let me read to you what the first book is about. Peace brought by blood seldom lasts, for vengeance knows no end. The same is true for mortals and gods alike. Decades, centuries, eras pass, but the cycle remains. As war and revolution rise again, Zephyrus finds himself at the center of it all, chosen by the gods. Hailed as a prophet of liberation and forged as a weapon to break the kingdom and restore balance to the realm, hope rests squarely on his shoulders. If only he could remember. Here we go. Enslaved as a gladiator and thrust into a prince's game of espionage, Zephyrus has only two clues to help unlock his shattered past. A prophecy foretelling destruction and a letter to the enemy king promising peace. Now Zephyrus must survive the dangers of the gladiatorial, the arena. The cunning fury of the prince's enemies and the god's torment if he is to find the truth of his identity and fulfill his fate. But to have any hope of breaking the cycle, first he must secure his freedom, and not just from his slaves. Within this vengeful realm, a queen protecting her kingdom, a prince defending his father, and a gladiator slave haunted by a prophecy each contend for their own brand of freedom. But the gods have an agenda of their own, and they'll use any vessel, patrician, plebeian, or slave, to see it done. The scales must be balanced by peace or by blood. So cool. And yeah, I was able to purchase these direct from him to support him direct, and to send me these goodies and sign them. Like, it's a steal, because look at these books. So I love them. Thank you so much, Tim. Tim Fasciola. I'm probably saying it wrong. But Tim is amazing. Let me know if anyone has read these books. I know they've kind of... I've seen them around and people talk about them before, and I've heard they're excellent, and they just sound incredible, look incredible, and Tim is such a nice guy. Trust me, he's amazing. Eventually, he will be on the channel, and you guys will get to see how awesome he is. So thank you again, Tim. I really appreciate it. You rock. I'll talk to you soon, but definitely happy to give you a shout out here. This is incredible. Thank you so much. All right, guys, we're down to the last couple. So this next one, I purchased some books from AJ Calvin, who is awesome, very awesome person. They're on social media. They have... I'll give the books out and show it to you, then I'll show you. But I chatted with them, super nice. Definitely, once I read some of their stuff, I want to have them on the channel also. Just super kind, and I actually messed up when I bought the books. And luckily they noticed it and asked me to clarify. I had actually bought like book 2 instead of book 1. Because yeah, I'm not very smart. So luckily they were super kind, and I was able to get the right one. So just wait till you... Hold on a second here. Hold on, sir. Let's make sure this is open all the way. Oh yeah, there we go. There's that little corner right there. Boom. Pop free. Okay. Look at this. Good old presentation. It's beautiful. Look at that wrapping paper. Look at this. So cool. Alright, we got a bookmark here with some artwork from the series, from the cover. A little info about AJ on the back there. Then a nice postcard with a nice note on it. So awesome. Very nice, and I love this. Looks beautiful. There's dragons on there. All right, let's open these up so you guys can see how beautiful these are. One off of there. Here's some beautiful bookmarks. Look at that. Ooh, actually, I should show it to you this way. Very cool. And the info about the author. All right. I don't know which one to open first. All right. Let's show you this. See what we're at first. Ooh, all right. Yes. Caein Legacy begins. So this is book 1 of the Caein Legacy, Exile. Look at that cover. The MC and that dragon head next to him. Oh, that is sweet. That is beautiful. Let me tell you what this one is about. It says, Andrew grew up in the royal palace of Novania, the eldest son of the queen. He went on to achieve fame and glory as a renowned soldier, and was eventually named commander of the king's army. The kingdom believed he would be named heir to the throne, but he has long known he is ineligible. The king is not his father. The truth of Andrew's lineage is only partially known to the king. The identity of his father is a mystery that even Andrew is unaware of. He knows only that his father was a dragon mage, and the dragons have fled to another world. Andrew is a skin changer. So cool. But the laws of Novania forbid his very existence. If the king were to learn the truth of what he is, he would face execution. The laws are equally hostile to humans born with the mark of the Magi and the ability to wield magic. Andrew's younger half-brother, Alexander, bears the mark. The pair keep one another's secrets into adulthood until the king dies unexpectedly and Colin ascends the throne. When Alexander's mark is revealed for all to see, Andrew is faced with a choice: To watch his brother be killed, or reveal his true nature in effort to save him from the headsman's axe. Oh, that sounds incredible! I cannot wait. And it's nice. It's a nice short one. It's 260, some, but oh man, so beautiful. Signed by the author. That one sounds really good. So they had a couple series, and I couldn't decide which one I wanted to get. So, you know, I'm not one to make choices, so I just go with both. So I got book one of both of their series. I think that one is the newer one. This one might be already done. Could be wrong. Oh, this looks sick, too. So, that is cool. I'll show. Sorry. It's called The Moon's Eye, The Relics of War, book one. Look at that cover. There's the blacks and blues. We love that combo. But look at this guy right here with the axe. Look close. He's got like a scorpion legs and tail. That's sweet. All right, let me tell you what it's about. Chosen for advanced training by the god of war himself, Vardak is considered a paragon amongst his people, the Scorpion Men. Yeah. Yet his position and training comes with a cost. He must serve the whims of the god with no questions asked. Only days after his training is complete, he's sent far away from his desert homeland in order to act as the protector of the Fire Maiden's immortal daughter, Janna. Janna has been tasked with the recovery of a magical relic known as the Moon's Eye, but she has little worldly experience to guide her. The immortals deem the relic's recovery imperative, for it alone can combat the rise of the soulless, those sworn to the fallen, nameless god of death. The soulless are ruthless and powerful, and eager to wage war upon the land in order to appease the god they serve. Though Vardak is skilled in battle, he must lead Janna through several perilous areas in order to reach the relic she seeks, pushing his ability to the limit. Unbeknownst to the pair, the soulless raise an army and begin their conquest, leaving a path of destruction in their wake. Will they secure the Moon's Eye before all is lost, and will the relic itself prove to be their undoing? Ooh, that sounds excellent. I'm pumped. Man, beautiful books, beautiful packaging, beautiful person. Thank you very much, AJ. I'm excited. I loved getting to chat with you, and I look forward to diving into your stuff, reading all your works that you've created, and getting to have you on the channel and getting to just continue to talk to you and get to know you, because you are awesome. So thank you so much. All right, look at that. That looks amazing. Some pretty fancy tissue paper work that I'm about to rip open. Oh, this book is gorgeous. I've seen it around, and now it's here. It's mine. First of all, look at this cover. Wow. Look at that thing. That is gorgeous. And of course, the naked hardcover. Check that out. Feels so good in the hands. Wow. Got an awesome bookmark. Signed by the author. Awesome. Friendly Neighborhood Book Beast. I think the series is called, Song of the Sleepers. And Exile of Water and Gold is book one. Oh, man. This is so cool. It's got some nice art at the beginning of the chapters. And it's got some full-page art here and there throughout the book. Well, let me see if I can find another one that's not like at the very end of the book. Let's find one in the beginning so it doesn't spoil anything. Oh, this has a sweet map. Nice map in there. I'll show you. So for every, it's multi-POV. So for every person, it's got a different thing of artwork, so you know whose it is. Let me see. Oh, yeah, here's one that's not too far into the book, but look at that. Just beautiful artwork. This is amazing. Okay, let me tell you what it's about. This was an amazing Bookmail video. I mean, they all are, but they're just... I'm getting some good stuff, guys. Definitely going to need to do an unhaul video soon. All right, so this is about, let me tell you. For centuries, the Aobians of the Great Tree have shared the continent of Quara with humanity. A select few known as sleepers are empowered by luminosity, the tree's greatest blessing. Drift, a young and cynical Obian, Drift, that's a sweet name, has been exiled from his homeland forever. Now, with no understanding of this condemnation, Drift must traverse the land of humans below and find his purpose in an ever-changing world. Tari, his betrothed, seeks to do the same, whilst also bringing him home. Ooh, a little love story in there, I like that. Elsewhere on Quera, an unknown organization seeks to weaponize luminosity for their own nefarious purposes. Drift himself is a part of this puzzle, and quickly becomes apparent the struggle for true power in Quera is emerging for reasons greater than anyone is prepared to grasp. Joshua Walker is an awesome dude. He's super nice. Once I read this, I would love to have him on the channel too. I've seen him on some other interviews and talked to him on social media, and he's just a great guy. I'm so excited for him. The praise that this book is getting, and the reception, and the copies that were pre-ordered. He definitely deserves that and more, because this is a beautiful book. He did a great job with it. His packaging was awesome, but overall, like I've said with a lot of these authors, Joshua, you are just an awesome dude. He is really, really, really kind, really nice, and very talented, obviously. And I cannot wait to read this book. If you haven't heard of it yet, now you have. And if you haven't got it yet, you should grab it. There'll be links to all these books in the description down below if you want to check any of them out. But thank you so much, Joshua. This is amazing. This book is beautiful, and I love it. All right, Beasties, that's all I got for you. Thank you again for joining me for another episode of Triple B's Book Mail. Make sure you leave me a comment. Let me know what you think the name of our new Bookmail sword should be, and then we'll do a poll on it and decide together what the name should be. But it was a lot of fun. I got some amazing things. Thank you so much to all the authors that sent me things, and also to the authors who created these books that I bought myself on Amazon or whatever. Just thank you all for what you do, for creating story that we can fall in love with, and just dive into, and reading is amazing, and it makes things so much better. But also thank you to those of you that I've chatted with. You're amazing. Thank you for being so gracious, so kind. Thank you so much for sending me your books, but for taking the time to chat with me and talk to me, and let me just fanboy over the fact that I was getting to, and just ask you about your books and get to know you. So I really appreciate that. You've all been super kind, and just continue to make this a life-changing experience that I'm just loving every second of. And I hope you are too, Beasties. If this was your first time here, or if you've seen a few of my videos and haven't subscribed yet, I would love to have you as a member of the Beasties. I'd love to be beast friends with you, so that you can know when these videos are going to come out, but also so that you can be part of the TBR polls that I do sometimes, the question of the day polls. It's a lot of fun. We have a great community that we're building, and I'm so excited to have everyone that I do in it. I would love to have you too, and then you will be able to vote on what the name of this bad boy will be. But that's all I got for you. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Until I see you in the next one, Beasties, devour those TBRs, be brave, be beautiful to one another, and be beastly. We'll see you.